Hello, my dear snowflakes. Welcome to a very special, well, sort of special, solstice stream. Happy winter solstice, and happy holidays to anyone who does those holidays. Because it is the solstice, I am going to risk YouTube making very suspicious screenshots by doing it just chatting for a little while. We're not going to go into the gameplay right away, because I just want to wish you guys a happy solstice and see how you guys are doing. I have my special cat ear headband, IRL, And yeah, so how you guys doing? Happy Solstice, Rena. The model's being very jittery because I forgot to calibrate the thing to my headphones, into my headband. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to gameplay now because YouTube has had plenty of time to get some really, really weird thumbnails, and I don't want to prolong that because I want to have at least one option of a not weird thumbnail. So last time we successfully got clean power. We also unlocked a whole bunch of tech, as you can see. What else did we do last time? We also started getting some oil. Busy at work. I actually forgot today was the winter solstice. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm a little sick because people keep coughing in my face, but for the most part, I'm pretty okay. Definitely well enough to stream and well enough to celebrate Solstice. So last time we got clean energy and we automated making batteries. Not coughing in your face. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not your fault. It's the people I live with. Glad you're okay despite that. Thank you, Rena. I'm very excited because it looks like our viewer count is rapidly expanding pretty much every stream. Because if you look down in the bottom left corner, it will show that as of today, dashboard is saying that we are at, what are we at? 2.16 average viewers, which is a massive increase from 2.02, which was 2 days ago. So that's pretty exciting. I'm trying to figure out what we should do today as far as the factory goes. We could start working on gray and blue science. But at the same time, that looks very annoying to have to make, and I don't wanna. So I think I don't know what we're gonna do in the factory today. You know, what we could do, right, is so Satisfactory is doing a special non-denominational holiday lately called FICS-mas. They do it every year. So what we could do is instead of playing Factorio today, if you guys are down for it, I could turn off the avatar and we could do some FICS-mas stuff. Show you guys around my factory in Satisfactory. Because I am way too lazy right now to try to automate blue and gray science. I mean, I could try to make a car, I guess. I don't know how to make engine units, though. Okay, so I'd have to make it in an assembling machine, which I really don't feel like setting up right now. Which is weird, because this is the factory game, where that is literally the only thing you do is set up automated stuff. Sounds awesome, but sadly I have to get to work. Check the VOD later, lurk mode activated. Okay, Rena, thanks for the lurk. I'm gonna set up some backlog of technology for the next Factorio stream we do end up doing. But after that, we're just gonna switch over and do some FICS-mas stuff. Belt immunity, personal battery. Okay. So we're gonna switch over to be right back for a little while. I forgot to save. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna switch over to be right back. And I am going to quickly set up in Satisfactory. Give me a sec. Just gotta switch over the name of the stream. Awesome. Excuse me, Satisfactory. Please don't take over my screen. Okay, so the avatar is gone right for the rest of the stream because I cannot. My computer cannot handle a graphically intense game plus also my avatar at the same time. But but I do still have the cat ear headbands on IRL, so still celebratory. I was just telling you that the game's early access. So I don't think I've played this on the channel before. Basically, it's very similar to Factorio, but it's 3D and a lot easier, and also just a lot more humorous. Like, the game takes a more humorous approach to it than just like, you're trapped on an alien planet, build a rocket and escape. So this is my personal factory. I might play this game in the future on the channel, but I'd be starting a new save for it. So let me show you around. So I know I'm saying so a lot. This is my giant FICS-mas tree. As you can see, it's very big, and it has candy canes on it. Additionally, this is my smaller FICS-mas tree that produces FICS-mas presents, and I can make those FICS-mas presents into FICS-mas tree branches, which I can use to make various FICS-mas Day things. Sometimes during the event, FICS-mas gifts will fall from the sky, and if you grab them, it gives you FICS-mas gifts, obviously. Also, I have my candy cane basher. It's a candy cane that jingles when it hits the ground, or hits an enemy. All of my power poles have FICS-mas wreaths on them. That's my space elevator, don't mind it. Every day during FICS-mas, you are able to open one of these slots on the calendar. I've already opened today's because I was playing really late last night. Okay, so the next one would be 22. That's 23. That's 24. I don't know where 22 is. That might be 22. You're not able to open slots early. I've tried. But basically they just give you various FICS-mas items, such as, if I go over here, such as superposition oscillators, snowballs, ornaments, wonder stars, ornament bundles, decorations, FICS-mas ornaments, etc. And the goal of the FICS-mas event is to upgrade this tree. So if we go over to our research station, there's a FICS-mas holiday event research tree, and you can turn in different items to upgrade the tree. So like as you can see, this is giant FICS-mas tree upgrade 2, upgrade 1, etc. I think I'm gonna have to turn the graphics down a bit because it feels a bit slow right now. So if we go video, can I make it any lower? No. Okay, well it looks like it's the best I could possibly do. I mean, I can turn dithering off, and I can turn off shadows. That's about it. Oh wait, I gotta hit apply, sorry. Yes, I am sure. Okay, it runs a bit smoother now. So, right now, I can't really do much more FICS-mas stuff until I get the steel processing to make the iron and copper ornaments. So I gotta work on vehicular transport milestone, and then the milestone after that is steel, I believe. So if we go over here, and so in the top right corner, as you can see, there are two different objectives. One is phase and one is milestone. So the phase is like the overall story missions, and milestones just unlock more stuff to help with the story missions. So for the phases, you have to ship stuff into the space elevator. But for milestones, you just kind of hand it in over here. So as you can see, I need some more of these modular frames, and then I also need rotors. Modular frames I can just kind of kidnap from this conveyor belt before they go into making the thing they need to make. I could make them by hand, but that is annoying to do. Ooh, there's a FICS-mas gift right on top of my factory. Cool. I guess I should probably talk more about the space elevator. so when you come over here, there's a tiny little control panel for this ginormous thing. If you press E, you can see how much of each task you have, and then if I had the capacity to finish it, I would go down to seal, and it would seal the package, and then I would go to send, and it would shoot up into space for a ship to come collect it. And I'd be able to move on to phase 3. So for right now, since I kind of have to just wait for the modular frames to be done, I'm gonna do a thing real quick. So if we go into our little base area, we have these computers, and if we press E, we have Productive Packer Deluxe. So essentially, this is like weird Tetris. So you have to fit all of these shapes in and make them fit the space. And you have to fit as many as you can in before the time runs out. I completely messed this up. And then you hit send. Send. The weirder the shape is, the more points it's worth. Can I move things? No, I can't. I'm very bad at this game, if you can't tell. Total points, not even 1 star. So I was gonna do that until the modular frames were done, but I immediately remembered how much I hate Productive Packer Deluxe. So we're just gonna pace around impatiently for a while. Run on over here. Send those in, and those in. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Craft Bench. We're gonna go down to Rotors. If we right click, we can add it to our to-do list, and that will tell us how many materials we need to make 100 rotors. Or in this case, 98 rotors, which we already handed 2 in. There we go. So we need a lot of rods and even more screws. Could say that's very screwy. We don't have nearly enough rods. That's probably because all the rods are going over to the modular frames. Hang on, I need to speed this up. 22.5. Can this even keep up with 22.5? Yeah, because that produces 30 per minute. How much does this use? 10 per minute? And this uses Not nearly enough, because there's already a backlog. 12. Okay, so we're still having a 0.5 difference. Meaning there should be a surplus eventually. But right now, it would probably be beneficial to just make them ourselves. Trying to look for a surplus of iron ingots. There we go. So if we go to iron rods, we can make 99 of them. Okay, and we're going to turn those into screws, because screws are just harder to get in the factory. It's going to take a little while, because screws take forever to make. On the bright side, this will allow the rods to start piling up, which will result in more rods. I can English. And 3, 2, 1, got our screws. Still not enough rods, huh? Do you at least have a surplus? You do. Okay, that's good. I think while we're waiting for vehicular transport, what I want to do is I want to expand our power network, because if we look at our power, we are pushing the limit. So the reason that is the normal, like, straight line looking thing is coming from all the way out here, and then anytime our power consumption exceeds that, our biomass burners kick in. There's only so much biomass we can put into them. So it's best to use our coal generators over here, and then only use the biomass burners as a emergency situation kind of thing. So if we follow our power lines, those are the words. We can go through here. It's going to take a second. just a bit of a walk. Go around here. We can kill this thing, it'll give us some biomass. Or stuff we can turn into biomass, at least. Normally that thing spawns enemies that attack you. So that's why I looked up, just because I wanted to bat away any of the flies that spawns, if they did spawn, but I guess I killed it too fast. Ooh, there's a power slug over there. So power slugs are a resource that is very rare because what it does is it gives you power shards, which can be used to, if I can reach it, I'm gonna have to build up to it, aren't I? Do I have concrete with me? Let me get out of the poisonous area. Okay, let's see if I can build up to it. No, I don't have any rods. Darn. Basically, they give you power shards, which lets you make your buildings go faster. And so they're only in set areas in very dangerous conditions, like either guarded by really strong enemies, or in like poison fog like that, or just the tops of mountains. Think of them like Korok seeds, but good. Imagine if Nintendo actually made the Korok seeds good for once. And so they're really hard to get, but that's because they're actually good at doing stuff. These plants I'm getting, the berries, and I think the nuts and these berries heal you if consumed. That's why you saw me popping them like crazy when I was being poisoned to death. So this mess right here is my coal power factory. It's very messy because it's just hard to do. Ideally, you have the water on this side and the coal node on that side, but it's just a bad spawn. I guess I could make the power plants that way, but they're just so close together. And I could probably just move all this stuff in a while after. Anyway, I just have to unlock the thing that stores power. So what we're here to do is well, first and foremost, we were here to evaluate if the coal thing is able to handle 3 coal power plants, but it uses 15 per minute, so we're at, so that puts us at 30 per minute, and this produces 60 per minute. So we could probably actually put both of these on power slugs. How much water does this consume? 68 cubic meters per minute. Can't reach the power plant. Hang on. There we go. And this will too. Not bad. So basically what we want is to get that dark gray line over the blue line, which we just did. Because the blue line is the max amount the orange line could go up to. And so if the dark gray line is over that, then it is impossible for the biomass burners to have to kick in, essentially. So how much does this produce per minute? 120? That's not enough. We're gonna have to make another one of those. So we don't actually need a coal generator. We don't need a coal generator. What we do need is to go to production, water extractor, make one of those. So what do we need for that? 10 of each of the advanced materials. Okay, I can do that. Just gotta make it back over to the base before we run out of water. When we run out of water, we run out of power. Which isn't good. Run. Luckily, I put that buffer in to allow for emergency situations like this. So in addition to the long run, it's also going to take us a while to get 10 rotors. So we gotta move fast. Also, I forgot how itchy this headband is. Jeez. Okay, we'll grab these nuts on the way by. As well as these ones. Just gonna quickly merge my stacks. There we go. How did I miss so many nuts on the way by the first time? They don't regen that fast. Oh, shush. Those giant guys are harmless. You can even bounce on them if you get high enough. Okay, so I need my 10 reinforced iron plates. Take the rods, though. Where are the iron plates? They're this way. I have no backup iron plates, huh? Okay, I can fix that. Can I just make any, like right now? I can make one. If I grab more iron plates, I can do it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. Okay. I can dump off my... Never mind, I don't have that many excess plates. So what else do I need? I need the 10 rotors.
probably also make some more iron sheets because I need those to make pipes. And the thing isn't that good. The water extractor isn't that useful without any pipes to connect it to, obviously. Similar to Factoria. Unfortunately, I have my copper on the complete opposite side of the factory that I was running. That's cable. Get me out of that. Doesn't take that much copper to make copper sheets, so I'm just gonna grab a couple handfuls. We'll just grab some iron rods. We weren't quite fast enough to grab that. Hang on. We'll just grab all of those. It'll be fine. We need them more than that machine does. Okay, back to the coal mine. How much does a merge between the things cost? So if we go logistics, junk across. Okay, I can afford that. Probably. The reason the save is titled Update 7 is because I started it when Update 7 just released, and yes, I know Update 8 is out, and that technically I'm running Update 8 right now. I just haven't started a fresh save for Update 8 yet, because I don't think it had any like massive terrain overhauls, so figured it's fine. But yeah, I've been with Satisfactory pretty much since the first early access release came out, and it's been a blast the whole time. It's been really fun watching it evolve and stuff. My original save file, I got to like phase 5, which is like just over halfway because there are 9 phases. So I got pretty far into it. I've never actually beaten Satisfactory because I'm just not that good at automation. So I've never had that much patience. But when the full game, like when it's officially released and it's out of early access, I might do it on stream, try to get all the way through phase 9. All the like automation and optimization videos on YouTube for Satisfactory are insane. Like, people have made it so that they make like endgame materials within like a super small box, and I'm like, I don't even fit that many machines in that box. do a self-posture check once I get over there and set up the water extractor. I just can't wait right now. This is urgent. Okay, so somewhere around here should be deep enough water. There we go. We'll just turn it that way. So now I need logistics. Make a pipeline cross. I used all of my copper sheets. Right, because I forgot to turn the... Hang on. Can I just make a thing real quick? Production. Can I make a craft bench? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Forgot to make the iron sheets. Or the copper sheets, rather. I don't even have enough to do the pipes. I have exactly enough to make the junction. Well, that's bad. What if I just skip the junction and merge it at the main junction? Like, what if I... No, because that's an absurd amount of copper sheets to get that far. Cool. Guess we're doing a junction cross. Put it right in the middle. Okay, well... I guess it's the thought that counts, huh? We'll put a power pole there and connect it real quick. Okay, so that's not good. Okay. Then we're gonna have to run all the way back to make the extra copper sheets. Guess I should probably just grab a couple stacks of ingots while I'm there to make sure I have definitely enough copper sheets. Okay, I'm doing a self-posture check right now. Screen's all sorts of messed up. This is a very old computer. Oh, that's gonna bug me if I miss that by that much. Okay, well, fine. I don't have time to keep trying that jump. It'll respawn eventually anyway. I'm just gonna run over here and grab these nuts real quick. Wait, was that sulfur? Did I just pass sulfur? No, that's limestone, okay. I'm keeping an eye out for sulfur because it is something I need for research. If I research sulfur, I can get explosives, which is pretty cool. The reason it has those like blue sparks when I swing it sometimes is because the candy cane basher, which is what this weapon is called, is exactly just a reskin of the Xeno Basher, which is a different weapon in the game, and they forgot to take the particle effects out. They did change the sound effect of when it hits things, but
I just think it's funny that it still has the blue lightning streaks. Just keep on running. We're almost there. There's the guy who was yelling at me earlier. And still is, apparently. Okay, I'm just going to use this ladder as a shortcut. Hop on over here, head on down to the place with the things. Right here. Just gonna grab a couple stacks of copper. That should definitely be enough copper sheets. Okay, just gonna quickly make them. We have some time because the backup generators do have fuel. I just don't know how long that fuel is going to last. $30 should be enough, but I'm going to go to $50 just in case. I don't want to have to run all the way back here and all the way back again to just because I had like one short. There we go. Sorry for all the sound, I'm just trying to get my screen to not be all staticky. There we are. Well, fixed off stream, but it's good enough now. I think they're just regenerating very fast. Like, I'm pretty sure I've gotten that one multiple times. Normally the medicinal plants don't regenerate that fast. It's a long run, which is why I originally chose vehicular transport as my next objective, even though the FICS-mas stuff is locked behind the foundry. Also because I didn't know when I picked my milestone that the FICS-mas stuff would be locked behind the foundry. I just assumed it would be in the assembler like all the other stuff. Keep on running. Cover these nuts real quick. Awesome. Yeah, they're definitely just regenerating strangely fast. Grab these berries. Wait, no, not the junction cross. I want the pipe itself. There we go. Okay. Connect it onto there. There we go. It's filling back up now. You can tell this segment is definitely taking all the water because it is undulating a lot more than this section. Really? Still not enough, huh? What about you? Barely enough. Interesting. They go like that. Do you guys have enough? Yeah. But that means that now these guys are... that the gray line is back below the blue line. Okay. No, that's a bad idea. I think the only solution here would just be to build more of both, which is going to be a long thing to do. So, in order to speed that up, I am going to finish vehicular transport to allow me to move faster, because I'll have a vehicle. So otherwise, this will take a long time. Never seen a gift land on another gift, but okay. Still want to get that power slug. Do I have enough to get it now? I do. I have to stand outside of the poison though. Just aim. Where? Oh, that one. Okay, we'll see if that's enough. Just gotta pop some nuts real quick. Ooh. Nope, not enough. Too high. It's okay, I can make a ramp to it. Go like that. I can go quick switch. Nope, never mind. I gotta go Q, foundations, 4-meter ramp. I'll go like that. Give me a faster route in. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Got the power slug and got out safely. To some extent. Okay, so gotta merge my stacks. Make sure I'm holding a full stack just in case. Grab these nuts. Barrel nuts are probably the least healing collectible plant in the game, but they're also the most common, and they spawn in the biggest clusters. So while they only heal half a unit of health, you can pop them like crazy without feeling bad. It's a lot better than the mushrooms, because the mushrooms don't respawn, they only spawn by themselves, and there are only, like, they're not usually, like, near each other, and they're hard to find. And I think they only restore, like, 3 units of health, maybe. So they're not even, like, worth all the trouble of finding them. Whereas barrel nuts, I don't even go out of my way to find them, and I have, like, 3 stacks. Almost. Now I have 3 stacks. Okay, so we gotta get our rods. Gotta grab some screws. here, unless you're making screws. Do you have any excess? No. Gotta go down here then. Actually, how many? I have 26. Edit to-do list. Subtract this by 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Cool. Gotta remove one again. 27. So we're almost done with rods. You are having a hard time producing enough rods. What is going on with you? Rods aren't that hard to make. Oh, right, it's because I took directly from this earlier. Oops. Gonna give you some rods back in exchange. So you're also not making a surplus of screws. So I gotta head on over here then. Something going on with the U situation. Oh, it's the screws. Of course. It's always the screws. There we go. That should help. Come on, let me cross. Fine, I'll just go this way. Just go around. Oh cool, we've completed one of the objectives of our phase. Okay, I can make 13 rotors right now. Okay. We can make some more screws with the rods we have. So we have a lot of excess rods.
$285 is when we gotta stop at. Excuse me. Right now. So now that we have those screws, we can make some more rotors. Okay. We can hand in the rotors we do have. I messed up the to-do list. Hang on. We need 50. It's fine, we could just pick up a couple more rods from this conveyor belt. Are you set now? Do you have enough screws? You're using 90 screws per minute. And you produce... No. Okay. Hang on. Really, it takes a fully upgraded thing to do enough screws? There. That's enough screws. How many rods does that consume? 25 per minute. How much do I make? No. Okay. Also, the reason I have an insane amount of power shards to upgrade all these buildings with is because I just have a lot of time I've spent in the FICS-mas calendar. And one of the FICS-mas calendar rewards was 22 power shards. Normally, power shards are hard to come by. Okay, now are you set? You're only making 7.5 per minute. 3 per minute. What's this assembler use? Oh, okay, yeah, that's enough. Just felt weirdly low to me. Oh, that's a lot of modular frames that I've been missing out on. Okay. We can go dump the modular frames off. And then I need to go grab the rotors. Which means I need screws. Do you have a surplus yet? No. It's gonna take a while because screws come in stacks of like 400, I think. Yeah, I could just grab excess iron rods and use those to make screws. I'm gonna go see if my other iron mine has any rotors to share with us. The answer was no. It didn't. So this uses 100 screws per minute. SPM, if you will. This only produces 80. Now it's consuming 25 rods per minute, which means this needs an upgrade. Moral of the story, kids, screws are hard to make. I feel like we're working at a deficit here. No, we definitely have enough. It's just barely. Okay, well, our backlog of reinforced iron plating is starting to build up, which is good. Also drop off the rest of my modular frames, because I didn't need that many. That's a lot of branches. I think I'm gonna have you start making bows now. Can I like interface with the tree? No. Okay. Thought I might be able to. How's our screws looking? Do we have any surplus yet? We're in the 80s. Which is better than nothing, I guess. Do you have 50 yet? Because if this builds up to 50, we can just take those and then we don't have to craft rotors at all. And it looks like this is building up faster than our screws are. So I'm just repositioning. There we go. What I could be doing is I could... Sorry about that. What I could be doing is I could go process that power slug into power shards. Wait, what's the description of a blue power slug? I've never read it. A strange slug radiating a weak, strange power. Interesting. Mucus from the power slug is compressed into a solid crystal-like shard. It radiates a strange power. Strange slug radiating a strange power. I'll just grab all 200 of those and make screws out of them. But on the other hand, I know that these machines are faster at making screws than me. So that'd probably just take a shorter amount of... That'd probably actually just take a longer amount of time. How are you looking? 37? What's the build-up on these smart plating? Because, like, we completed the objective a while ago. There should be some build-up. It's getting there. I'm gonna cut down this stump, though. There we go. Get some mycelia out of it. Dumb plants keep growing through my factory. Interesting. So apparently I move slightly faster on conveyor belts than objects do. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the nuts that are over here. I wish the screws would build up faster. Also, I was wrong earlier, screws come in stacks of 500. So if this is producing 4 per minute, how much does this consume? 2. Okay. It's going to take a little while, but we can just relax and let the conveyor belts do their things. Do want to upgrade this conveyor belt though, because it is annoyingly slow. I need one more. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. Gonna repaint it. There's a lot of unpainted stuff on my factory right now, which is not okay. Just not a fan of the base yellow color of Satisfactory. I like the purple swatch. It's more on brand for me, I think. The yellow just looks a little tacky, you know? What does that even do? Doesn't even look like it changes anything. Sure. I'll make it purple, apparently. I think I got all the stuff in like my main base. Can repaint this thing, but as far as the main base is concerned, I think I got it all. Back a couple updates ago, there used to be a way to have that color swatch be set to all future buildings, but I don't know how to do it in the new updates. I think they might have just gotten rid of it altogether, which is a bummer. Because now if I see it's still yellow. You up to 50 yet? Almost. We're at 46 right now. Which means I can just steal the last from this conveyor belt. I don't have to worry about it decreasing. 48. Come on. 49. Last one. Right about now. Nope. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Last one. Which means I can edit to-do list. Clear list. Amazing. We can go drop those off. Launch it.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
So if we select our milestone, we can get Foundry, which is the thing we need. And I can't fill out the stuff right now because the pod's depositing our last milestone, but in 3 minutes it will land back down and I can drop off my concrete. In the meantime, that gives me time to go and grab some copper wire, which I need, and then also the modular frames. And then it'll be down to rotors again, as it usually is. Okay. Modular frames are this way. Grab a stack. And now we wait. The pod will be back in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I guess we could pin the recipe for our vehicle. Tractors are handy because you can automate them to be able to go back and forth and do like material runs, which is good for steel production because we can bring coal from the off-site coal plants and bring it back with us. So tractors are good. So I'm going to go ahead and add to the to-do list, and then I'm going to need 2 truck stations, one for each end of the trip. Pod will be back any second, because we're under 1 minute now. It takes a while to land. Well, we're under 30 seconds now. I hear it. There it is. There's our pod. Told you it takes a while to land. Okay, so now we can load our stuff back in. Got our 1,000 copper wire. Definitely enough concrete. Modular frames. So we're gonna need cable, modular frames, reinforced iron plates, and rotors for the truck stations. So I'm heading over here for cable. So we have a lot of cable. We will grab our modular frames because I know they've been building up. Oh, not quite enough yet, though. Reinforced iron plates. You can just pick them up off of this conveyor belt. Okay. Then we need modular frames and rotors. Rotors we can just kidnap from those conveyor belts. Grab you. Hello. I'll let you pass because I can't grab you. How's the smart plating buildup going? It's definitely getting there, slowly. My fingers are very itchy. Modular frames take so long to make. Do I have enough to make the tractor at least? No. Missing the rotors. Okay, tractor time. Fuel, any fuel type. 25 slot inventory has a built-in craft bench. Can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at truck stations. Nicknamed the Sugar Cube by FICS-it pioneers with the justification it's pretty sweet, you know? So we're just gonna put it down facing that way. And this is our tractor. I put it facing the wrong way, but that's fine. I don't think I have any coal to drive it around with, but you stand in the back and you just kind of drive it. You can toggle headlights with B, change the camera type with C. You can either have free roam camera or direct behind. You can, if you have it pre-programmed, you can show or hide the path, load the path, open the record menu, a whole bunch of different stuff. As you can see, and during the FICS-mas event, I have a Santa hat on. How do I get out? I forgot how I get out of the... Okay, so you just press E to get off. Because of the FICS-mas event, I have premium FICS-mas skins, which was a... it was a calendar reward, I believe, and it can be applied to the factory cart, truck, or drone. And I don't... Oh, okay, and it doesn't work on track... on whatever this is called. My brain's slowly turning off for some reason. You can open the workbench and fuel and inventory slots. It's pretty much useless without fuel, unless you're just going to have it as like a portable chest. But once you get it to fuel, that's where it really starts going, because it has fuel. But obviously for that we need the rotors to make the fueling stations. And the modular frames too, and we also need those. Do you have 40 yet? You don't. If I just steal from you. Like I've been stealing from you this whole time. I'm gonna turn off the headlights though. Grab that. Did any slip by me while I was looking at the tractor? No. Good. I can build one truck station now. Build the one on this end. So the thing with truck stations is that the truck goes on the claw side, and then the input-output goes on the factory side. And essentially, the input is anything you want to send to other locations, and the output is stuff that came from those other locations that gets offloaded from the truck. See? Personally, when it comes to transportation in this game, I prefer trains just because they go faster and you don't have to worry about driving them. But at the same time, I have no end to that sentence. Oh, right. The end of the sentence was, but at the same time, we don't have trains right now. We only have the one tractor. Because rotors are annoying. And they're going to be annoying for the entire game. Because they use 25 screws a piece and take forever to make. I should go grab that rotor before it gets away. So, while this definitely seems boring right now, because it's just me complaining about rotors the whole time, when you when you play this game with friends, it's so good. Like, I love this game. Solo, it can be a bit boring at times and a little grindy, but when you have like multiple people and everybody's working on someone else, but you can like joke about it the whole time, it's so fun. No, you don't count as playing this game with friends. You're an NPC. Technically, you can attack these guys, but I don't think they can actually die. I think they just kind of run away. I've chased them down and attacked them a lot. Later on, you even get a gun, and I've tried just shooting them, and I don't think they can die. I'm pretty sure they don't have like a drop, so even if you did kill them, it wouldn't get you anything. So... they're basically just walking bounce pads, because you can bounce on them to get around. I ought to give this truck station its own power pole. Where's the nearest power pole? Guess it'd be this one. But it's full. I guess it would be this one. Five more, and then I can go make the truck station at the other end. That probably means I'm going to need a coal plant for it too. Which means I need to go grab portable miner. Portable miner is in here. No, it's in the tool thing. To make 62 portable miners, you would never need 62 portable miners. That'd probably make you just set for the rest of the entire game. Oh, no you don't. You're not using rotors, I'm using rotors. Last one. There we go. Okay, while I'm heading over there, I should grab my excess coal and put it there. Because I just have excess coal for some reason. I'm gonna grab my tractor and bring it with me. It's a long run. So I just don't have much to comment on when we do the same run 50 times in one stream. There's a power slug over there. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna set up my truck station. Transport, I think would be under? Yeah. Truck station. Truck's gonna come through here. Minor mark 1. So this miner is going to be exclusively to fuel that. And it's going to have a bonus chest just in case. I do not have nearly enough. Okay. Pop that in there. Pop that over here. And this will also power the thing. Actually, that'd probably be better to have powered by this. Ooh. Broke the power grid. Hang on, I can fix it. There we go. So I'm gonna build the... Nope. Can't build a tractor because I used my smart plating. If I make production, I can make my craft bench, and I might be able to make some reinforced plates right now. I gotta make some screws first. It always comes down to screws in this game. That's what I've noticed. And I gotta drop off my coal. And yes, I did get coal for FICS-mas. So I'm just going to start out by making 10 reinforced iron plates to make the tractor again. I'm going to put it down right in front of the truck station. And then I'm going to make enough reinforced iron plates to bridge the gap between the chest and, like, the storage container and the truck station. Run over here. Transport. Tractor. The other side is the front. Right around there should do. I gotta make more screws. Make more screws. "15 reinforced iron plates should do the trick. Ideally. Okay. 18 should also do the trick. Okay, so it's gonna go in one of the... No, it's gonna go in the fuel slot. But it should also go in one of the in slots, because we're gonna need to get the... We're gonna need to get the coal to the foundry as well. Are you kidding me? One short. We are short one reinforced iron plate, huh? Fine. I can do that. I can make one reinforced iron plate for you. There. I made the singular reinforced iron plate. Hope you're happy. This is set to load, which is good. Coal plants. There's nothing here. Was it not able to use coal as a fuel source? Could have sworn it was. Hang on. Gotta check this. Really? It can't use coal as a fuel source? No, it can. It is able to use coal as a fuel source. Not sure why it's not accepting fuel as a fuel source. Hello? Game? What? What do you mean no power? Oh, 'cause the grid broke! I forgot to turn the grid back on! I remember now. Sorry about that. Operational. Cool, and it's loading up. That's good. I would rather it be closer, but we can do that. Get right into the claw zone. Okay. How's the fuel looking? It's getting up there. She's good. Very good. So now we just gotta wait a bit. How's the stuff looking now? 61 and 2. Why isn't the thing loading? Ooh. Is the truck not close enough? 'Cause it looks close enough. Hang on, we'll go like right up to it. Maybe that'll be close enough. Oh, I have to like manually do it? That's interesting. Hang on, I just ended up further away. Okay. F to load cargo into tractor. How's the inventory looking now? Better? Better. Okay. Does take quite a while to like fuel up, but at the same time, ideally we're not going to go through a full tank of coal every time we do a lap, so this should have time to build up. Also, like, since we're transporting coal, if there's an emergency situation where the truck breaks down because it doesn't have enough fuel, I will be able to just pop some of the storage into the tank. But since we're fully fueled up, let's go drive on home to the main base and set up that tractor station. We're not going to set up the auto drive yet because I don't really know our routes. So I don't want to act all confident about it. Also, like I said, we still have to set up the other thing. So, vehicles in this game are very momentum based. The longer they go, the faster they end up going, and when you stop, it takes a long time to stop. Like, you can coast for a while. Although it does usually end up resulting in a power slide situation if you pump on the brakes too hard. Okay, I'm driving to try to avoid the bushes and stuff, because if we hit it, it destroys the plant and we don't get any sort of leaves or wood or any kind of biomass from it, which is not good. We want as much biomass as possible for our backup generators. The suspension on this thing is insane. You can fall off a cliff and just kind of bounce a bit. But if you hit a stump, better believe that that's stopping you in your tracks and sending you swerving all over the place. I gotta back up because we nearly hit the barrel nut bushes. So as you can see, we are burning through a lot of coal making this trip, but at the same time, we've been swerving a lot. Once I get down the actual routes, it'll be better. Ah! Hang on. I hit a rock. It's been a while since I've messed around with Satisfactory vehicles, so I gotta get used to the feel of them again. I don't want to be fishtailing, but I can't stop it. Like, I tried to dodge an obstacle, but then the weird momentum physics of the vehicle makes me swerve into another obstacle. We're almost to the docking station. We did use more than half of our fuel, which isn't good. Because obviously we need the other half for the trip back. Okay. Gonna get off. Gonna run over here. Gonna switch it to unload. So on that route we just took, we used 60 out of 100. Which, again, not good. But we could definitely refine that route because there was a lot of swerving. So I'm probably going to do that in my off time, just because, again, this is my personal playthrough. If I do this again on stream, I'm probably just going to be starting a new save file for streams. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the FICS-mas celebrations. We're going to save and quit here. But thank you guys so much for celebrating Winter Solstice with me. We're going to exit to main menu. So there's still music for the outro. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Rena, thank you for the lurk. We're going to see who's going right now, if anybody. Shark is going, and Robbie's also going, but Robbie's playing Kingdom Hearts, so obviously we're going to go raid Robbie, because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. So go tell Robbie I said hi. Thank you for watching, and stay minty. Bye-bye. Peace out. Happy Solstice.